Good morning, everyone. Starting somewhere a little different today, but not too unfamiliar because this is normally what I do for my second set. I usually start with incline. Unfortunately, both end benches were taken during the time of my arrival, so I couldn't start with the incline. And at the time when I was stretching, this was actually taken too, and I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do? It'd be pretty lame to like start with dips or something like that. I'm like, I can't do that. So, I was wiping down the mat that I stretch on, putting it back, and then I saw the guys that were here, they were leaving, so I'm like, cool, start here. And now it's looking like there is one end bench that is open. So I better get a move on with this just so that way hopefully I could snag it by the end. Ooh. Not my best last set, but I did go to failure. I did get 10 on the first two, but wonder how this will affect, my incline. So I guess we shall see. So, first day of the cut was yesterday, and I failed at it. I don't know how the hell I failed because I marked down all of my calories. The only thing I didn't mark was my hot sauce. I put hot sauce on my eggs in the morning, and then I had hot sauce on my chicken for lunch. That's the only two things that I didn't put down. But I mean, hot sauce is like 25 calories or something. Honestly, I have no idea. So I'm just not going to say anything for how many calories it is because I'm really not too sure. But point is, I burned about 300 calories on the Stairmaster yesterday, 300 some calories. So I'm like, that should have equated to, my hot sauce intake and not have caused such an influx of, fat growth, unfortunately. But, I mean, I guess it did. Now, my goal calories was around 2,300. I did have 2,400 calories because I was kind of off by 300, and I'm like, let me have this pack of ramen. I still had some ramen left over from the bulk. I'm like, let me just finish this off so it doesn't go to waste. So maybe that's what set me over the edge, or maybe it was the chicken lo mein. I only had 2 cups of it though, so it wasn't it was just a pint. It wasn't like the quart that I usually get. So I gained 0.5 pounds because I was 198.5. I was 195 this morning. So I gained 0.5 pounds, which is very unfortunate. But at the same time, it's just so surprising to me because even though I had 2,400 calories, that's still 1,000 calorie drop compared to what I normally have because I was during the bulk, the final stretches of the bulk, I was kind of hovering around 3,500 calories. So I don't know why I gained weight. I did finish my gallon, but it wasn't that much water left by the end of the day. So it's not like I just had a bunch of water sitting in me because honestly, majority of my water was drank from the gym and when I was eating my lunch because I don't know, I have a very low spice tolerance. So the hot sauce kind of drained me and I was drinking a lot of water. So maybe it's just water weight that was added and I genuine calories I did burn. So I'm not too sure. I've been talking for too long. Let's get a move on with this incline. Ugh. I got the 80s because I finished with 80 pounds for the incline for my last set of incline dumbbells on Friday. So I don't remember how much I got. I think it was. I don't think it definitely wasn't 10. It might have just been 8. So hopefully, I'm getting around 8 again. But I mean, we'll see what happens. Cuts coming around, so try to build up my muscle tolerance for, you know, something a little heavier while I still can. So that way when the cut comes around and I'm like dropping weight, like physically, I'm not dropping weight that I'm pushing. So still maintaining that strength, hopefully. Okay. Yep. 8 it is. Since I kind of bullshit a little too much, I figure I should probably, you know, get a little move on for the second set, or not third workout for the day. But did dips last week, so I figure, you know, switch it out, you know, the little high to lows. So we'll get a move on with these, and then I don't know, might do a fly movement, might just go into shoulders to see how much time we got. Had to bust out the hoodie today, have to leave it on because hair was quite a mess when I woke up. So that's why it's staying on today, which sucks because I'm wearing a very funny shirt that probably would have made, you know, my gym crushes approach me because of how exquisite it is. But maybe some other time. Let's get some shoulder pressing out of the way. Okay, doing lateral raises now. My first set, I was using this, and it's not that it hurts my wrist, but I remember seeing a video where it's like that, you know, using that attachment's great for when you're starting off and the weight isn't that heavy, but as you increase in weight, that's when it starts hurting. That you need to get like a wrist strap with like a cable attachment. This isn't exactly that, but I mean, it works pretty similar. It could be like tight around my wrist, like locked around more, and I tried like extending it, but like the little sticky part doesn't extend that far. So when I did it that way, it like snapped off. So I had to use it a little looser, but I mean, at least it stays in place and pretty much similar to, you know, what I was doing before. But this way, I don't have to buy an extra attachment because Crunch has, you know, a few of these. I think these are more so for like your ankle and like when like you're doing like the like booty extension or whatever it's called, you know, on a cable machine. I think that's what this is for, like someone's ankle, not necessarily their wrist, but nonetheless, it works the same. I only got, wow, no wonder it's so hard to read these machines sometimes. I thought I had it at 20 pounds before, and I lifted it. I'm like, this is way too heavy. I got to go lower. So I knocked it down a notch, and yeah, it's actually at 25. So I was trying 30-pound lateral raises on the cable. Not all weight is created equal because I can only do like 22 pounds over, well, I mean, I guess it's not that far off compared to what I'm doing now. Nonetheless, let's get a move on with this. tuck my hair in. It's flapping all over the place in the hoodie. Let's get after it. Okay. 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 I didn't forget and mix up the days. I wanted to start doing biceps on chest day and then triceps on back day. Because I notice I feel my arms are kind of small compared to like the rest of my body. And that's very unfortunate because who doesn't want big arms? And it's like, if my arms match the proportion of my body, then it wouldn't be as noticeable. Maybe it's just like in my head that my arms are small. Maybe, a little body dysmorphia going on where I just think they're small and they're really not. But point is I feel that they're small. And I'm trying to think of ways to get my arms bigger. Thinking maybe might have to start switching up the split, do a different split, but like Darius still does the push-pull legs. So it'd have to be a split where there's still a push and a pull day there. I've seen them before where it's like legs, arms, upper, lower, like I don't know. I got to find something that'll work because I don't want to like miss the list with Darius because those are like the only 2 days I get a gym bro. And unfortunately, there might come a time where I'm just going to be by myself for all my lifts. So got to seize the opportunity with the gym bro while you still have it. So doing some Bayesian curls on the upper end of things. They don't feel too great today compared to the first time I did them. So if I do decide to do these again, I'll probably just have them back to being at the bottom. But on the bright side, it makes it easier because I'm doing a superset with cable crunches. So I got the rope attachment right here, and I don't even take this off. I just like attach it right on, get right into the cable crunches after the fact. So I did. These were feeling heavy at first, but then like the weight I had them at kind of felt too light. I got like 12 reps, so I bumped it up a notch to. Oh, no wonder I can't get it up. I didn't. Got it at 25, so let's get it. Okay. Good weight. Figured get a little bicep preacher curl into the mix. Doing them single arm just because I figured, I don't know what I figured. I just thought I should do these single arm today for some reason. I did my first 2 sets at 30. I bumped this one up to 40. I'm also supersetting this one with, the one ab exercise where I'm like this and then, go down and do a little sit-up. So let's get after it. See how the 40 moves. six-ish. This arm always gets more. I feel it's like just lighter on this side because it's not like closer to the cable. I don't know. It just doesn't feel as heavy on this arm, which is crazy because I know this arm's weaker than this arm. So not too sure. I don't know what was worse, the Stairmaster yesterday or the bike today, because I haven't done the bike since my last cut. I haven't done it at all during the bulk because I felt it burned too many calories for, what I was trying to do, which was, gain weight. And here, looks horrible. But what I was trying to say is, felt, I lose too much weight, but I'm like, now I'm on the cut. Let me rotate. I'll do the Stairmaster on leg day, bike on push chest day, and then I'll do the incline for, back day. Yeah, about all the posing I got for today. Really curious as to how I gained so much. Well, not so much. It was only half a pound, but like still over 1,000 calories less than what I normally was having. I suffered. I was hungry. I really want to eat more. But that's a good thing about the cut. Just buy the food you need. And if you buy food you kind of hate, then you only eat it when you got to. So I didn't have any snacks to munch on. Mom didn't have any snacks. That's the worst when my mom stocks up on snacks because she sucks at eating her snacks. It takes her like a month to finish. She'll eat 3 chips a day. But yeah, Mom didn't have any snacks. All I had was ramen, but like I said, I had that because I was still under my calories, and I don't want to be under my calories because I thought the 2,300 was already too big of a jump from what I was having, but I mean, I guess not. I still gained some weight, but I was talking to one of the gym bros today, and he was telling me that's too big of a jump. Go down to 3,000 first, and then 3,000 to 2,500, so on and so forth. But I was telling him I was still way under 3,000 calories and I still gained weight. Now, was it water weight? Possibly. So that's why I want to still hover around the 2,300. I'm not going to be too upset if I go a little over because, like I said, probably shouldn't be at 2,300 calories. Probably too big of a jump. But if I stay around 2,300, if I get just at 24, and then say tomorrow I lose 5 pounds, I'm gonna know that's gonna be too big of a drop. You shouldn't lose 5 pounds in one day. But if I gain like 0.5 again, I'm like, do I need to go under 2,000 already to just like lose something? Because yeah, gaining 0.5, crazy work. I didn't drink as much water today, which is very unfortunate because like I said, that's why I don't think it was water weight that was added, because I barely drank any water at night. Like it's probably maybe about like this much or so left, which I mean, maybe it's still a lot, I don't know. But let me chug some right now because I am past my marker. My goal is always to finish past the blue mark for, you know, the workout, preferably get a little under, which is where I'm currently at. And then, you know, by the time I'm, you know, through work and eating lunch, you know, around there, and then, you know, maybe a little bit more come dinner time, and then finish off the rest once I'm home. But not much else to say about today. I met some silly lady that didn't want to buy any life insurance. What made it silly was it was more financially look at me. I can't pronounce anything. That's probably why she didn't buy it, because I butchered how I was trying to sell it. So she financially would be spending less if she like bundled the life and her auto. But she's like, I already got life, I'll go with the other auto quote. And I was just like, you're spending more money, because it'd be $284 a month if you got just the auto. It would be $273 if you bundled the life and the auto per month. Like that's including like the life, because she's young. It was only like 16, 20 some bucks a month. It was around there. And then the auto was like 250 something. So it was like around, it was exactly 273. I remember that number. It was 273 for both the life and the auto, you know, per month. Or you get just the auto without bundling the life, and it's $283 or 282. It was 280 something. And it's just like, yeah, it's really not that much of a difference, but it's still cheaper, and you get life insurance on top of it. She's like, yeah, I already have a lot of life insurance, I'm just gonna stick with the auto. And I'm like, stupid. She's stupid, because her current auto insurance is only 18 bucks more for the entire term. Why waste your time switching over? So whenever she calls again, I hope I'm not the one that picks up, because I really don't want to deal with her. Screw her. But yeah, that's about all I got for you guys today. A little bit of a rant about work, but that's because I suck at my job. So, you know, take my rants with a, you know, grain of salt. But if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys tomorrow.